Hello, everybody. Welcome back to League of Cape Productions, and today we're doing the final part of a Canadian 270 candidate challenge. What I'm playing as all the Canadian candidates in 270. Last one I'm going to be playing as is Jordan Peterson, and I will be going up against Jeb Bush to try and complete the trifecta. So, if you've been living under a rock, as you know, my country of Canada is having a federal election on Monday. So, in order to celebrate that, I will be playing as all the Canadian ones in 270. Now, I've already played as Mark Carney and Justin Trudeau, so this is now going to be Jordan Peterson. Now, this guy, I've never played him before. He's got a purple badge. Badges usually don't mean too much, but you can't be that bad if you have a purple badge, because it means you've won a lot of games. A lot of games. So, for my main account I play as on my phone, I have a purple badge. I don't play on Steam as much. So, yeah, so my strategy here was going big conservative. He got shiver stats, but he's got decent big conservative, decent youth vote. Probably going big conservative over youth vote though. And he's got solid towning down, high tech, and oil. I'd say Carney's better than him, but he's definitely better than Trudeau in this game. I mean, he's got penalties in labor and women's, which is whatever. I mean, the big one is a negative 20 in African American. That hurts him, but otherwise, he's rated as a C tier candidate, which I think is fair. He's definitely not a horrible candidate. But he's not the greatest candidate. He's not an OP candidate. You can get like skillless ones, But yeah, okay. Looks like he's gonna try and go for swing states, which is a pretty good strat for Jeb Bush because he's got the 15% swing states stuff. So that's not bad, especially if he's not going for California, Texas. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pressure Michigan, and I'm gonna pressure Pennsylvania. So, because Jordan Peterson isn't a state candidate, but I'm gonna try New York and California, probably New York and Texas, but get high tech because that'll play to his strengths. So I'm gonna get town and gown here. I'm gonna go for New Hampshire this time because I'm gonna go for the direct high tech route. Now, this is going to be interesting to see how much he spends in these two states, because these are states that Jordan Peterson wants for the high tech bonus. So, and also will tell us how much he's going to spend and what his potentially what his tendencies are, which can be very useful. Like, does he ignore them? I don't think he's maxing them up. Does he go like, oh, he didn't defend them at all? Actually, he did. He defended Pennsylvania by 2. Nothing in Michigan, though. Nothing in Michigan. So, my question is, do I go right for the high-tech bonus here? I think I do. I think I'm gonna go right for the high-tech bonus. Oh, he had something to say about that, though. He did not want me to do that, so... But, okay. Now, I've got some moves I could make here. Do I go for, like, Risky Pennsylvania Steel Duchess? Do I do something like this? That, like, really makes sure that he doesn't blaze him in California and Texas while putting pressure on some of the swing states? That might be the move. Really, that might be the move. Well, it is the move, and I'm doing so. No point in reminiscing. No. Alright, so Clash in California. Which probably doesn't really harm me. It doesn't help me, of course, but like, it doesn't do any real damage. But another move in California, and after this turn I'll be able to go up 2, so he won't be able to do much. Now, if I can get these big three of California, I guess the big three is now California, Texas, and Florida, but if I can get California, New York, and Texas, that's a whole bunch of bonuses right there. That's been a very, very good position. Very good. Now, he wants Town and Gown. He really doesn't want me to have Town and Gown. So, that's a little bit annoying. I'm gonna have to probably give up on Town and Gown then. Which, again, not what I want, but... So I'll do something like this. Okay, so he goes one in California. I'll be able to pass him, so that'll be fine. Okay, so he went one in Mass. No, he maxed out New Hampshire. All right. So he really wanted Town and Gown, but I'm not gonna give it to him. No, I'm gonna not gonna spend here. Other than in California, like I'm not gonna go into other states because I'm gonna try and get Texas. I don't think he can surpass me in Texas. He can't go two, so I'll be able to do that, and that puts me in a solid position, even if I have to delay Town and Gown a little bit. He might pressure in here and here, and really just try and make sure that I don't get Town and Gown, but probably not. Move I jokey, so he doesn't. Now he's got a lot of this money saved up. Okay, so he's got like 300k of it, about. So point is, I'm not too worried about this. I'll just still be able to. No, I don't have manufacturing, but I'll get export, I'll get oil, I'll get agriculture, I'll get Latino, and I'll get Town and Gown. So that's. And I'll have all three of these bonuses. Could be ideal for playing Jordan Peterson, playing as any candidate really. Because he's using some of his swing north south, but he definitely didn't use all of it. I think to be safe, he'll probably do something like that. No, to be really safe, to provide myself ample safe opportunities, I'm gonna do some pretty large expansion. Gonna really go for some of these oil states because I feel probably better in the long term because he's probably gonna try and take from. Gonna put pressure in all these different areas. So, I wonder what he's gonna do this turn. I'm gonna try to go manufacturing. Okay, yeah, he's almost certainly trying to pick off one of California or Texas. Almost certainly. Now, what would I be fine with losing? I can make some moves to get high tech. Actually, I could live with losing California. Texas is one that I probably don't want to lose. But I can live without California. So okay, I don't get oil. This is a little bit annoying. This is annoying. He's playing a very annoying strategy right now. Very kind of annoying me, so. Alright. That's moves I'm making, so. I have a feeling he goes to Texas anyways, if he goes for one of them. I don't think he goes California. So he didn't do it at all, actually. But what this does get me is, if he does try and make any sort of move... Oh, is he going for New York? Because New York is like his final goal. If so, I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with that. But one thing I'm definitely going to be doing is that. Really, like, making sure I've got all these, like, safety moves just in case he tries to make a big move. Can I max out his... Yes, I can. So I'm going to be doing that for sure. I feel like he might try and go for a ballot here. But, okay. Now, a lot of people probably would have protected California, because I feel like that's a move or New York, but I think it's a lost cause, honestly, to protect either. Okay, so I lost Town and Gown.
But I kept high tech. That's okay. That's okay. Alright. Because Jeb is not very good at New York. Jeb Bush, he's not a great New York candidate. He's got penalties in high tech and town and gown, right? Yeah, penalties in high tech and town and gown. So he's not the New York candidate. Which is good for me because he can't. Now I'm playing a much more advantageous route. Because even though I'm a town and gown, most of the stuff he's ever got he's ever got bonuses in it, or he's neutral, so definitely better route. Okay. I was a bit scared of him saving money there, but now that he's played it, money isn't as good, so I'm in a much better position. Is he? No. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for a ballot there. Thankfully. Actually, I don't really care for ballots right now. I think either way I'm fine. But, although, I think I will try and end this game. Trying to get the ballots, so. So I don't want to drag this out longer than it needs to be. Entering in all these states is always somewhat monotonous. But, gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Can I get the ballot I desire? No, I cannot. You enter into Arkansas and South Carolina, which delays the inevitable. What groups can I get? Town and Gown is up for grabs. Okay. So, if I go up in all these Town and Gown states, and I will need to go up in basically all of them, I could get the Town and Gown group. Now, I could probably take the high-tech money from Michigan, but way too annoying to do that. Like, that's one thing about this game is it doesn't allow you an easy way to control the state group money. If it doesn't spend it initially, you have to sort of spend it in other states and then take it out and withdraw, which is not like a horrible feature, but like it's kind of annoying. And it would be hard to implement, but I'd like to see it. I think a lot of people would. Although I'm sure most of you who are watching don't play this game. You should, even though it's a US strategy game. You don't really need to know a lot about politics. It's actually a lot more math, which is funny because I'm not very good at math. But I'm decent at this game, so. He blocked the ballot again. And we got Town and Gown of New York. That's an achievement. Not an easy task, especially because he has Iowa and New Hampshire. But we're going to try and change that. We're going to try and keep him at only Iowa. And I'm going to use my oil money because I've got so much of it to protect these. These like smaller states like Wyoming, South Dakota, and Washington, Georgia, and what shall I do in South Carolina? Because he's blocked. I'm going to go 6 pips. Just to like really make sure, alright, we don't want you to do anything there, so. Okay. Okay. I like my position here. I really like it. I've got 7 state group bonuses, I think, yeah. And what's he gonna do? He forfeited, which I can't blame him. So yeah. Anyways, that is it. That is 270 as Jordan Peterson, and that completes a 270 Canadian challenge. So I have now won as all the Canadian candidates for this video. I've won as all of these guys multiple times before, but for this YouTube channel, this is it. Good game to my opponent Jeb Bush, and yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, I encourage you to check out my other videos on this channel. I have all sorts of ones, everything from 270 to I have some old Lego ones, some hockey card ones, some All sorts of like bejeweled Vizuma ones that do weirdly well. Water videos, of course, which are some of my favorite ones to make. And thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.